The early modern period witnessed the rise of three powerful Islamic empires: the Ottomans in Anatolia and the Balkans, the Safavids in Persia, and the Mughals in the Indian subcontinent. While they shared religious and cultural connections, their relations were shaped by political rivalries, military conflicts, and economic interests. The Ottomans and Safavids had a long-standing enmity rooted in religious and territorial disputes. The Ottomans followed Sunni Islam under the Hanafi school, whereas the Safavids were ardent followers of Twelver Shi'ism. This sectarian divide fueled conflicts, most notably the Battle of Chaldiran in 1514, where the Ottoman Sultan Selim I decisively defeated Shah Ismail of the Safavids. The battle established Ottoman dominance over eastern Anatolia and Iraq while limiting Safavid expansion westward. The Mughals, on the other hand, maintained a more neutral stance in this conflict. Although their founder, Babur, had some ties with the Safavids, the Mughals largely avoided direct military confrontations with the Ottomans. However, they occasionally sought Safavid support in times of internal struggles, especially during the reign of Humayun, who received refuge from Shah Tahmasp of the Safavids after being expelled from India. In return, Humayun accepted Persian influence in his court and administration upon his restoration to power. Despite their rivalries, these empires also engaged in diplomacy. The Ottomans and Mughals, though geographically distant, recognized each other as powerful Sunni states. Mughal emperors, particularly Akbar, Jahangir, and Shah Jahan, maintained diplomatic relations with the Ottomans, sometimes seeking military and religious legitimacy from the caliphate. Mughal emperors also respected Ottoman religious authority, occasionally consulting the Ottoman Sultan on theological matters. The Safavids and Mughals, despite their moments of cooperation, had territorial disputes, particularly over Kandahar, a strategic city between Persia and India. The Safavids captured Kandahar multiple times, and its control changed hands between the two empires throughout the 17th century. Culturally, Persian influence was dominant across all three empires. The Safavids promoted Persian art, language, and architecture, which heavily influenced both the Ottomans and the Mughals. The Mughal court, in particular, adopted Persian as its official language, and Persian-style miniature paintings, poetry, and administrative systems became deeply embedded in Mughal governance. Trade was another factor that connected these empires. The Silk Road and Indian Ocean trade routes facilitated economic exchanges among them. The Ottomans controlled major trade routes between Europe and Asia, while the Safavids played a key role in Persian Gulf commerce. The Mughals, with their vast and prosperous empire, traded luxury goods like textiles, spices, and gems with both the Ottomans and the Safavids. The relationship between the Ottomans, Safavids, and Mughals was complex, marked by both conflict and cooperation. While sectarian and territorial disputes created friction, cultural exchanges and trade helped bridge their differences. Each empire played a crucial role in shaping the political and cultural landscape of the early modern Islamic world. Though these empires eventually declined, their legacies continued to influence the regions they once ruled. Their interactions remind us of the interconnectedness of history, where rivalries and alliances shape the course of civilizations.